close this up a little bit here. These don't always stay. These are hog panels. I've got some cattle panels. They don't always stay, but they keep the dogs out of the garden right now. I went ahead and put a little bit of soil. That's some topsoil from the Wallapini that we're actually going to move. But this is topsoil that I put down. Not sure that I'm going to do that to all of them. I may wait till next year, till this fall, and go ahead and top them with manure and compost and leave them and let them winter. And then I'll have that already done when I go to plant. So I think I can go ahead and plant in these. They do need some more dirt. They've really settled down about halfway, but I think it'll be okay for this year. And I'm going to go ahead and plant some stuff, and then I'll make a note to fill these up this winter or this fall and figure out when a time to do that would be good. All right, let's go ahead and get some seeds because I want to try a few things differently this year. I think, oh, I uncovered my strawberry plants. Hey, come on. I'm not sure what they'll eat, but I wanted to show you. Let me show you this little spinach plant that came up. So I had this ground cover, I don't know, it's like frost fabric or whatever it is called. And I had some strawberries put in here. Now you can see weeds are growing up as well. The strawberries are okay, but look at this. That is a spinach plant that I planted last year. I planted spinach and it never came up. So now this has given me an idea to overwinter my spinach, and maybe it will come up, because I planted that last fall, and I mean it has been really, really cold. It's been like 1 degree a couple weeks ago, and that is coming out. I'm excited about that, really. That's pretty cool. So I'm definitely gonna have to cover that back up. And just like that, out of sight. All right, so I know some people don't really mess with the soil, but I am gonna break this up a little bit because I put leaves on this. Man. So I am gonna break this up a little bit. Broke my rake. So the chickens have had access to this all winter. I've thrown some food in here so they can get in it. Of course, you'll have chicken droppings, you'll have chicken feathers. There's some cardboard that was in here, leaves. So hopefully this will continue just to break down and have some good soil. I'm trying some crop rotation a little bit anyways, and gonna do my best at it. This had tomatoes, and it started out with peppers, had a little bit of lettuce, but mostly tomatoes in here. But forgetting that we had actually put the greenhouse there right before I think I put these in the ground, not realizing that the greenhouse would actually shade this bed towards the end of the day. I do not want to put my tomatoes back over here. So I'm going to put them where the beets were last year, and then put some there. I have like 50 started. I'm going to put greens here. So I'm going to put some of this Tom Thumb lettuce that I really like. I'm going to try some spinach. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I mean, it came up, so obviously that is working. And let's see, what else do I have? So I've got some lettuce, some onions, some chard, and I think that is probably all in here. Actually, that may be too much. Let's take the chard out. So we'll do lettuce, spinach, Tom Thumb lettuce, and some onions. So what I have here, this is actually a dowel rod, a 1/4 inch dowel rod, and what I use it for is I actually push it down into the soil and make my rows. Now, my soil is not completely flat, so this may not work as well as what it has in the past, but it still kind of helps me and keeps my rows even. You can also, I've seen somebody else put down a board and then use a dowel rod, a pencil, whatever, and make a line so that and then they're actually spaced what they're supposed to be spaced apart, say 3 to 4 inches. So I actually have a piece of wood in there, so I may try that as well so I don't have to measure. So I had to shed the coat. It's actually really nice out. So this, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I am going to just surface. So all of the lettuce, this is actually 2 packages of free lettuce that I got from, I believe, Botanical Interest when I ordered. Gotten these, and then this is actually, both of these are mesclun. I don't even know if that's how you say that. This one is lettuce oak leaf. So this was from dollarseed.com, and so we're gonna try these out. I guess I should probably keep those separate to see how well they do. I'm gonna use this board just to kind of smooth this out a little bit more. This looks like it's just a nice mix. This actually looks like the salad mix that I buy at the store. So I'm just gonna surface sew that. All kinds of stuff inside the package. What I should have done was going ahead and watered my soil before I did this. Alright, and I'm just going to push these down in there so they have good contact with the soil. Alright, so there's my line approximately. Then I can sew the other over here. Because you know, as soon as I leave, they're going to get in this. Okay, a little water. These need some work. Alright, so I should have done this before. Just gonna give them a light sprinkle. Soak in. Let's do the next lettuce. There. That's only about 3 inches wide. So, add a little water. Okay, battery died. No idea when it died, but as you can see, I've gotten lettuce planted, and I mean, they're curious. They're like, I had to put this over it to go get the other battery because they would be in this already. All right, so I'm gonna remove this hoop cover, net, whatever you want to call it. I went and got my labels so I can go ahead and label everything. How exciting is it that it is, ooh, you're crooked. How exciting is it that it is like t-shirt weather out here? That is wonderful. I'm excited. It's t-shirt weather. It's kind of, I mean, it's on the chillier side. Now I do have on flannel lined pants and muck boots, but I have on a t-shirt. Right, so I have these labels. They're actually used from last year, but I can write on the other side because I will forget what I have here. For sure. I do it every time. And this was Tom Thumb lettuce, which I got this free from Baker Creek Seeds, I don't know, a couple years ago, I guess. I loved this lettuce. I loved it. I probably should let one go to seed and get more seeds and save those seeds because I really loved these. These were adorable, and they were tasted really good and grew really well. So these are Tokyo long white bunching onions. I don't know that I've ever planted bunching onions, 1/4 inch depth. Okay, so we got the onions and lettuce. Came out going. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this over so that the chickens do not get in this raised bed. I did not glue any of these together, which is probably a mistake because I do come apart. I have the onions and the lettuce planted. It's watered. It has the hoop net over it so the chickens won't get in it. So I'm going to move over here to where I have a trellis, and I'm going to plant these sugar snap peas, and these sugar daddy sugar snap peas, and let them go up each side of the trellis. All right, got some more water. So I'm not going to cover this bed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plant the sugar peas in this. Last year I had cucumbers. So the plan is to just move the cucumbers and trellis them probably in the ground. I'm going to do some raised rows, and so I'll probably put those there this year. But I've got two different kinds of sugar snap peas. So I'm just going to put one kind on each side before I plant. And for this, I'm just going to use this dowel. These are 1-inch seed depth, so I'm just going to put little holes in here. I can actually put quite a bit of these, so I'm just going to kind of go with each one of these. 3, 4. So on this side I'm going to do the sugar snap. These are USD organic. I got these from Botanical Interest. Planted. See if I can remember where these holes are. 2, 3. All right, let's go to the other side. 6, 7, 8. So these are sugar snap peas, but these are sugar daddy sugar snap peas. All right, and again, I will have plenty of these seeds left. Now let's see if I can remember where the holes are, because some of these did not make very good holes. And time for a label. Yeah, see, like spinach was planted here. Actually, the red mustard did come up, but the spinach did not, except for that one. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put spinach on this side, and then put a hoop over the top of this and remove this cover here. So I decided to go ahead and plant all of the seed. The seed is old. Yeah, the seed is from 2014. So I know some of it's still good because it did come up from this winter, but I don't know if maybe I planted it when it was too warm. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plant it all, cover it up, see what it does. That. All right, so I can take this up. Actually, okay. All my beds are not the same size, so all these hoop houses do not fit all of them right.